Welcome to Talk Your Mind, a podcast where we engage leaders, influencers, and change makers concerning issues affecting our society. My name is Leonard Success, and I'll be your host for today. With me is a businessman and a grassroots politician who has been in the political space for some decades. No other person than Hon Musa Yahaya. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome, my brother. My name is Muhammad, popular as Musa Nice.
So that nice, is it part of your name or because you are very nice, that's why they gave you the name nice?
It's not part of my name from the house, but people around me used to call me because of one or two things.
I can say because one of the things that drew me closer to you is your humbleness. Yeah. And that's you. I know you're very humble. Is it because of your political career or is your nature to be humble?
No, it's not because of politics. Because people that know me before now can tell this to you because it's the way I've been trained from my home, from my parents. So that's how it is. So that's more.
Oh, that's very nice. Now, to start with, in 2021, you aspired as a councillorship aspirant under the All Progressive Congress.
Exactly.
And rumor has it that you were asked to step down. How true is this? And if it's true, how do you feel and were you compensated?
Yes, 2021, my aspiration then is because I believe I can come up with a lot of things that the good people of what EU benefited from me being there as their representative. But we have tradition in the party.
Yeah.
The leaders call up the aspirants and understand that a lot of people show interest. And among those that show interest, there is people before me. They do their own contribution to the party. They do anything that can bring up the party progress up before me. It's not that I'm not capable. Okay. I'm capable, and even the other person too is capable. You understand? So they now ask me, okay, since it's in-house, let's consider ourselves. Because the person that the party give the ticket as candidate is there before me, and he's done a lot of things. So help the party understand.
So were you compensated?
Yeah, thank God. After election, the government used to nominate some people that would be as executive members at the local government. And I happen to be one of them. So
that's very good. Yeah. That's very good because I know that at a particular time you really pulled a lot of weight. A lot of people were ready to support you, and there was a massive crowd supporting you at that time.
It's something that you've been planned, and you have a good people surround you, giving you good advice. Understand? So
no. There's this belief that people believe that politicians in AJEROMI only show up during election time, and after election they ghost again. Do you believe this?
No, I don't believe that. Because some people misunderstand what is politics and who are politicians. A lot of people showing interest in the political trend, but they are not politicians. That reason why people use them as example. But if we met with the politician, if you see the politician, you know that politicians with politics is 247. You can see on him, you can see in his record, you can see on him everywhere he is. When you say his aspirants is politics.
So what defines you as a person, Hon Musa Yahaya, as a politician? What defines you as a politician?
When you look at my activities, since the day I joined politics, you understand, when you look at my activities, you can understand day and night, 247, I'm a politician, I'm a grassroots politician, because there is no day, there is no week, there is no month, there is no year. You will not find me in a political movement, in a political trend, in a political activities.
No, before we dive into some of your political record and track records, let's start from how your political journey started.
My political journey started in 2009. We have a friends as a young people. We always sit together and discuss what is going to bring progress to our community, what's going to bring a lot of achievement to our community. From there, we now realize that we need some of us to be part of politics, because it's the easier way that we can be bringing in from government to our community, to our society. So that's what made me show interest.
Now, having talked about your track record, and you've been in politics since 2019, now what is your impact, your contribution so far in politics in AJEROMI local government?
Well, I thank God. I'm not proud, and I believe I have done a lot.
So I just mentioned about a few of the things, history you've done.
Number one, in the history of AJEROMI local government and the history of Arewa community and AJEROMI local government, when you go through the record, you see, you can believe that our people left behind. But me coming on board, you can see everywhere in AJEROMI local government, a lot of people engage themselves through politics. It's the way I carry people along. You understand? It's the way I let people understand this is how politics is. You understand? So
now you served as a vice youth coordinator for 8 years.
Yes.
You also served as the special advisor to the former local government chairman, Honorable Fatai Ayola. Now, how do you feel about this, and how do you feel this as further shaping your political journey?
Well, let me start from the youth council.
Yeah.
You see, when I joined youth council, there is no single Arewa person in the history of AJEROMI local government that has joined youth council here in AJEROMI local government. I'm the first person from the Arewa community that has
So when you talk about the Arewa, who are the Arewa people?
The Arewa community, we have 19 states. So we have 19 states.
The Hausas.
Yes. The Hausa, Fulani, Ibra, Igala, Nupe, Borno, you understand, TB. But we have 19 states.
They all come together to form the Arewa.
From Arewa. Yes, when you mention Arewa, that's covering 19 states. So I'm the first person that's been in youth council activities here in AJEROMI from the Arewa community. So when I come on board, I try to engage many people, you understand, for them to be with me. So, and I thank God, right as I'm talking to you today, the office that I left is the same Arab person that occupied the office as deputy that I am. I can say it's through my with my support too. You understand? So
right, thank you very much. Let's go on the commercial break. We'll be right back for the Talk Your Mind section.
Don't miss a moment. Keep watching Talk Your Mind podcast with Oye Technique Success. Real talk, real people, real impact.
Alright, welcome back. We still have our guest in the house. Honorable Musa Yahaya is a grassroots politician and a businessman. Before we go to the Talk Your Mind section, what business do you involve in?
Yeah, I'm involved in business of logistics, which is we used to load from wharf, deliver to some states,
the transport
container, yes, transportation business, containers, goods in warehouse, we deliver to different locations. So that's my business here. Apart from that, I don't joke with business. I do a lot of petty business. Right now, as I'm talking to you, if you ask me to bring a jeans trouser to you, I can rush down to the market and I bought it for you. So when I come, they pay me my money and with my game on top. So I don't joke with business. I'm a businessman. I started business right from primary school.
Wow.
Yes, when I'm in primary school, I used to go to market and buy tomato, salad, onions to come to my own street
and so
put it down and sell to those that want to do soup.
So you sell clothes,
I sell clothes. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I have a shop that doing suya.
Oh wow!
Kilichi she. I don't joke with
So
that.
after this interview, I'll come and
It's only that I don't have money, but I don't joke with business.
Anyway, businessman for that. Don't tell me you don't have money. But it's just a businessman. So after this interview, we will both plus our videographer. What would they
No problem.
All right, now time for the talk your mind section. So this particular section, we're going to be asking you some questions, just 2 questions, and you have to be honest about it.
Okay.
Now, as a businessman now that you are, if you are giving maybe the sum of like $500 million to put your political ambition and focus on your business, will you do that?
Yes, I will do that. Why not?
$500 million, you quit politics.
No, we don't quit politics.
This is the question. You will quit politics and focus, with that money, you focus on your business and nothing concerns you and politics again. Will you do it?
No.
Why?
I will be a politician till the end of my life. I know what is politics.
Is it because of the money I'm seeing there?
It's not about money. It's not about the money I'm seeing there. It's about what I'm bringing to my community, to my society. You understand? Me being there, I know I'm meeting a lot of people, seeing a lot of opportunities that my people will be coming to engage with.
Okay, remember what you won't take the money and just you prefer to serve.
Oh yes.
Okay, now if you're going to become the local government chairman, what's the first thing you do at AJEROMI?
You see, God knows the best, but you know. Let me tell you the truth. Here in Lagos, it's not my indigenous state. I don't think I can become the local government chairman here in Lagos because it's not my indigenous.
What do you think can happen?
That's what I'm saying earlier. I said I don't know what God knows the best, but physically, you understand, by right.
So as you're not indigenous, what particular role, what position do you think is the final position that you can ascertain?
You see, as a politician, playing my politics here in Lagos, maybe if time will come, I will be the commissioner. I will be a commissioner that representing the other community in Lagos, or I will be the party chairman, party chairman here in Lagos, representing the whole Arewa, you understand? Or even not even at all, you understand? I can be the vice chairman tomorrow.
You can be the vice chairman.
I can be the vice chairman, you understand? So
now let's talk about as a grassroots politician, do you believe thuggery and cultism in AJEROMI are fueled by politicians who sponsor them?
No, politicians did not fuel any thuggery. Let me tell you the truth. You see, politics lead everybody. Politics has.
Then if it's not them, how come during the election period you see some guys, some thugs, hoodlums coming to snatch ballot balls, cause havoc, cause some kind of riots and snatch away ballot balls, even kill some people? So who sent those people?
Let me tell you the truth. In politics, we have ulama, we have the pastors. We have students, we have different youth organization body, which is they are playing their politics in the name of politics, you understand? And everybody has a way to contribute on his own side. And nobody will say this is what you can do to the party. You that join the party, you that join the politics, you understand? You know what your contribution supposed to be to be in the political frame. You understand? Nobody is answering anybody to do bad, to do good. It's you sell yourself. You understand? You are there to sell yourself.
So you are trying to say that the politicians have nothing to do.
They have nothing to do, but they accommodate everybody. You see, in politics, you can never neglect any group. You can never neglect anybody. You can never neglect any person the way his activities matter, because he's the one that decided to come and do the politics, and one or two reasons he will be plus to the political stream.
Okay, now let's talk about your contribution and impact as a special advisor. How many years did you serve as?
I serve since Hon Musa Yahaya, that's my boss, come on board. I serve in the first place as SSC on political affairs.
Okay.
So after the 4 years, now the last 4 years I serve as SSC works and infrastructure.
You served for 8 years.
Yes,
so what are your impacts so far for this thing for these 8 years?
My impact there is to understand, as a cabinet member, is there that I do a lot of things. Because as a SA works, I used to let my boss know where that we need to put eye on in terms of infrastructure. You understand? So when the work is ongoing, I try my best to make sure that the work is going very well.
So when you talk about infrastructures, can you list some of the infrastructure goals that actually went on in Nigeria within your era?
You see, let me tell you, it's something that anybody that's living in this AJEROMI community, AJEROMI local government, knows that Hon Musa Yahaya have done a lot. Let me start from some schools. That's renovated by him. Look at the big project that come into AJEROMI, the history of AJEROMI, Maracana Stadium, the Adidas estates that I would like to bring into this our community, and a lot of that. You understand the many rules that as I'm talking to you, this Salami Street in Taiba, and a lot of streets. Look at Taiwo. Look at Silver Street, look at Kudaisi, look at Ibafo, look at Alabi Albani Center. A lot of them, you understand. So
that is very nice. Congratulations to you on that.
Congratulations.
So now, what?
Then you talk about my contributions.
Yes.
You understand. Coming to that, me being there as a representative, especially from the Arewa community, before I leave office, I make sure I know and I listed what we're supposed to have under my office in the community. Thank God. Before I leave office, I make sure I have 3 graduates that are sponsored to computer engineering.
Wow.
Yeah. 3 graduates that are sponsored
to school
to study computer school to study computer engineering. You understand? One from Wema Bega Axis, one from Tolu outside Axis, one from Sabo Alabi Axis, from my community. And not even that, I can say more than 300 young people benefited from my office because I used to sponsor little all these school acquisition you understand, to the young people. You understand? As I'm talking to you, I'm not proud. If you have in my community, the house that has 3 children from 20 down to 15 years, I make sure and I believe one of them benefited from my office by sponsoring all these skills acquisition of things. Right now, there's one program that's ongoing at Impact Life Foundation. I make sure I bought a form to 50 students for them to go and learn there. You understand? So if I start mentioning my impact to the community, to AJEROMI local government, don't forget. And with that, looking into the system, in the government system, you see a lot of young people that coming on board, because I used to carry them along. I used to show them this is how the way is. You understand? I used to let them understand this is how politics is. This is the way we need to. This is the way we're supposed to play politics. And I believe with this, from now to 100 years, a lot of people will keep benefiting from my blueprint.
This may be ask this last question before we call it a day. What should we be expecting from you from the political space? Now you're out of office. You are still in politics, but you're out of office.
Yeah.
So now what are you expecting? Are you coming to contest for another position, or are you what are you expecting from?
You see, I have a vision, as I told you earlier. You understand? By special grace of God, I will keep moving the political train, and I believe very soon something good is coming to me.
Very soon.
Very, very, very soon. Because let me tell you one thing. I'm a party man. You understand? I know where I touch for me to let people understand that my party is a good party, and my party is there for people, and my party is there to bring more development to the people, and me to, and the people too. I let them understand they should always be engaged to the party activities, and I believe the party leaders from the local level, from the state level, from the federal level, looking into my daily activities, and I believe definitely that special guest of God, good thing comes to me very soon. And when it's come to me, it's not that it comes to me, that it's come to the community, because we keep on doing to the community.
Thank you very much, sir. Hello guys, we've come to the end of today's episode on Talk Your Mind. Hope to see you next time. I remember with Success and our guests. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You are welcome for that.